Okay, moving right along now to the gold spot. Jumping right into the technicals here, we have, as of yesterday's close, a white body occurred because prices closed higher than they opened. During the past 10 bars, there have been 6 white up candles and 4 black down candles for a net of 2 white up candles. During the past 50 bars, there have been 26 white up candles and 22 black down candles for a net of 4 white up candles. The swing index, right now the pulse scan is at 15 and the swing VIX is at 16.60. The market pulse is positive since it's trading above its signal line, and the pulse scan crossed below the swing VIX one period ago. The trend channel is down. This means that negative momentum has entered the market, so we expect sideways to lower prices within the next 3 to 5 days. The swing VIX is not currently in a topping or bottoming pattern with a 15 reading on the pulse scan. That's letting us know that the market has much further downside to go before we would even say oversold, and much further upside potential before we would say overbought. Negative 39 is oversold and positive 39 is overbought, and we're at a reading of 15. So that's pretty neutral. We could go up or down. The last signal was an overbought sell 32 periods ago. Since the swing VIX crossed its moving average, the gold spot price has increased 0.50% and has ranged from a high of 1248.27 to a low of 1224.60. As for the market trend is up, and the momentum reading is very bullish because we're trading above the long-term, intermediate, and short-term moving averages. Trend strength is showing bullish strength. Volatility, since gold spot closed below the upper band by 21.5%, we do not have a recommended entry point on the Pandora's little black box today. However, we do have a warning that we could see a possible inside day and or a bullish retracement, which would bring in more downside momentum. Our intraday price projections are as follows. We have resistance at 1243.68 and support at 1232.48. We will watch for a possible trend reversal breakout to the downside with a close below 1224.60. We will also be on the lookout for a possible explosive continuation breakout rally with a close today above 1265.02. And like always, you can place a sell short order at 1224.60, and if it's not filled by the close, you cancel the order. And you can also place a buy order to go long at 1265.02. If not filled by the close, simply cancel out the order. And of course, if you're filled in either one of these, you can either take profit if you have it by the close, or you can simply hold it over the weekend. There should not be any major event risk to doing that. All right, let me explain the bars here on the chart. As you see, this the bar here on June the 23rd, we had a signal here, this 10, and another signal here with the 10. Let me explain the 10s. What this means is that we're having major support and resistance price action around the short-term period moving average. That's what that means, and that we have to take note. So let me explain it. On the 23rd, we put in a support at 1224.60. On yesterday's close, we put in a resistance at 1248.27. What that means is intraday, you can expect prices to either break out or break down from that area. And technically speaking, you could go long or short either way. In other words, you could go short once we breach 1224.60, or you can have an order working to buy it at 1248.27. So that's how that works. That's what these numbers stand for. You're either going to get a 1 here with a 10 on the top, or you're going to get a 3 with a 52 on the top of the bottom, and I'll explain that when you get to that too. Same thing that happens with these with the ADX signal and the V signal. This TK simply means that the Tekkenson crossed the Cajunson, and that lets you know that money flow is either negative or positive at that point. And here we didn't get any follow through, even though it crossed below it. It simply waited a few days and then crossed back up again. So that's all that means. This is really technically neither here nor there unless we get significant follow through. ADX is a little bit different. So let's move on to the silver.